Hello, and welcome back to Food with Life.
I'm your host Chapati, and we're now going to do our second dish that will help you with digestion. So we'll have our wonderful doctors here to show us something. And one thing I like about this dish, you do it with an oil or with no oil. So it's very much up to you. But doctors, please tell us what we'll be having.
Today we are using very interesting mung, split mung. It can be yellow or it can be green, and this soup is very good for digestion. The people may be having gas or acidity problem, it will calm it down. So what we are doing, we are taking split mung beans, half a cup, putting in a pan. Then we are taking butternut squash, something like one ball. You can use some other squashes also, or some other vegetables also. So put it in the pan. Then we will take two chopped zucchini.
Okay.
Put it in the bowl. And then we will add the spices which will help to balance our digestion. So we are using like 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, like 1 teaspoon to half teaspoon of cumin powder. We will use 1 teaspoonful of fennel powder, which is good for acidity. Then we will use like half a teaspoon of turmeric, and we will use like quarter to half teaspoonful of oregano. And then we will add something like 4 cup of water to it.
This is the bath.
Yeah, this is the bath. And we will keep it on the stove and we will cook it on low to medium fire.
Yes,
for about half an hour.
half hour.
Yeah.
So we should put the top on and let it cook a bit.
Yeah, that would be the good idea.
Very good.
Our digestion is the key for our health as well as the problems. If our digestion is 100% good, then whatever food we eat gets digested well and we remain healthy. But according to Ayurveda, if your digestion is not good, then you will get all the sicknesses and all the problems. So the food whatever we eat should be light, should have good spices, and should be easy to digest. Now, for example, if you are eating the food which is very heating in nature or producing gases, then this gas and acidity will travel into our blood, then come out from the skin, and then the gases will give us dryness and the acid level will give us skin problems.
I know very much, sometimes people, and myself too, they have mucus congestion. What is this actually?
Mucus is very interesting thing. When your food is not digested, then it forms a mucus. Or if you eat the food in the wrong time, or your lifestyle is completely wrong, like people who sleep in the daytime and they don't sleep in the night, you will find those people basically having collection of the mucus in the morning. So they always have to spit out in the morning, or they feel always their lungs is covered with the mucus. But that mucus, we think it is due to the cough problem, but it's not due to cough. It is undigested mucus which has traveled up, and it's covering your lungs area.
I see.
The problem which you are mentioning is the problem related to ama. When your food is not properly digested, it forms a mucus and a toxic substance which gets accumulated in your intestines, and then it becomes hard and hard and hard, and then you feel constipated or hard stools. Then you need to take laxatives for passing the stools. So if you take care of your diet, then you will not need all these things.
Okay.
So your diet should be rich in the fibers, like mung bean is the heavy source of fiber, and it should be soupy and lightly cooked.
Good.
Then you will not get constipation.
So we will bring the soup here. Now what we can do, the people who have lots of gases problem, they can always add like 1 pinch to 2 pinch of asafoetida and some black pepper to this. See, oregano has a very good uses. One, it works as an anti-acid and anti-gas, So people who burp, it's good for them, and as well as it helps to remove the parasites from your system. So oregano has a very good quality as an anti-parasites. Okay, and you can always use ghee also a little bit for the taste if you want. And now we can all taste it.
Okay, now, I'm always the one to taste.
Taste first.
And I feel selfish because you don't have a flavor, so you should have some. I very want this to be that way.
You can see how it looks. And one thing, you can garnish with cilantro.
Oh, pretty
Okay,
green.
Pretty. I will taste it.
You taste it, please.
See how it is?
How do you like?
Very tasty. This is my one of the main food. Every day I try to eat this. When I'm touring the world, I try to have more and more mung beans so the digestion is easy.
It feels nourished. It's nourishing the body and the cells,
Yeah, sure.
Very, very lovely. I want to say thank you very, very much, Dr. Sumita Prajapati, Dr. Dube. It's been very nice to have you here to help us with our wonderful digestion segments of food. And I am Japati, your host. Thank you very much for watching. This is Food with Life.